Good afternoon, this is Ezekiel Ojo, a moment of empowerment. Today we're going to be looking at the topic titled, While I Pray, You Remove the Stone. While I pray, you remove the stone. In John chapter 15 from verse 1 to 5, John chapter 15 from verse 1 to 5, the Bible says, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth it, that it may bring forth more fruit. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. Abide in me, and I in you. As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abides in the vine, no more can ye, except ye abide in me. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me, and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit, for without me ye can do nothing. Beloved, life is a partnership. Without me, ye can do nothing. There is hardly anything you can accomplish in life without having to lean on someone else's shoulders. And that is just the simple truth. What is partnership? Partnership means two or more people working together for a mutual benefit. Partnership of two or more people working together for mutual benefits means that you bring something to the table and I bring something to the table and both of us achieve the same purpose. So when we talk about divine partnership, it means God and man working together for mutual benefits. Most men have left the entirety of life's progress to God's hands. That is, everything in life has to be God that must do everything. Life choices for men are left in the hands of man who can now partner with God for progress. When you can create an effective partnership with God, there are not many things you cannot accomplish in life. The truth is that the vine needs the branches. It is the branches that produce the fruits. The branches need the vine, because without the vine, the branches can produce nothing. Of course, we know the branches need the vine more than the vine needs the branches. Because when a branch is cut off, the vine produces other branches. I need God. God needs me. You need God, and God needs you. But I need God more than he needs me. Because if he says he wants to use me and I refuse, he has billions to choose from. When God said you should be in partnership with him, he's simply saying, let us work together for mutual benefit. An example that readily comes to mind is the story in John chapter 11 between Jesus, Lazarus, and the onlooking crowd. In John chapter 11 from verse 38 to 44, John chapter 11 from verse 38 to 44, the Bible says, Jesus therefore again groaning in himself cometh to the grave. It was a cave, and a stone lay upon it. Jesus said, take ye away the stone. Martha, the sister of him that was dead, saith unto him, Lord, by this time he stinketh, for he has been dead 4 days. From the natural sense, a man that has been dead for 4 days is irrevivable. But what did Jesus say? Jesus said unto her, said I not unto thee, that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of God? Then they took away the stone from the place where the dead was laid. And Jesus lifted up his eyes and said, Father, I thank thee that thou hast heard me. And I knew that thou hearest me always. But because of the people which stand by, I said it, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. And when he thus had spoken, cried with a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. And he that was dead came forth, bound hand and foot with grave clothes, and his face was bound about with a napkin. What a wonder-working God. And what happened after? Jesus said unto them, that is the crowd that was looking, loose him and let him go. What Jesus Christ did through this story is to demonstrate to us that for Lazarus to rise, it is a partnership. The man was already dead and buried for 4 days. However, the resurrection and the life deliberately delayed to show up at his grave, so that the crowd or the world will know that he is the resurrection and the life. And when he got there and saw the stone behind the grave, he commanded the crowd to take away the stone. He commanded the crowd to take away the stone. He could have taken away the stone if he wanted to, but he commanded the crowd to take away the stone. We are in this together. This is a partnership. You take away the stone. Then he prayed to his father. He did not tell the crowd to pray, and neither did he move to remove the stone. After Lazarus came back from the dead, he gave the crowd another assignment. He commanded the crowd to loose him and let him go. So in the act of Lazarus coming back to life, there were 3 activities involved. One activity was for Jesus to pray. He carried out one. But the 2 other activities he did not carry out. The crowd had to carry out the 2 other activities. Take away the stone. Then after the man came back to life, loose him and let him go. In life, you cannot fold your hands and expect God to do everything for you. Because life is a partnership. There is a part for you to play, and there is a part for God to play. God will never do for a man what a man can do for himself. And also, God does not expect man to do what only he can do. Listen to me. Hard work and diligence cannot be replaced with prayers. On that day, Jesus did not need their prayers. He needed their work. He needed their diligence. They did not need prayer to remove the stone. They did not need prayer to loose him and let him go. They needed their hands. They needed their obedience. They needed their willingness to move the stone and to loose him. Jesus handled the spiritual part of it, and he left the physical work to man. After all, faith without works is dead. So Jesus praying alone could not have brought Lazarus out of that grave. The crowd removing the stone could not have brought Lazarus out of that grave. But Jesus praying to his Father in heaven and his Father answering him, and the crowd removing the stone and losing him, made the whole exercise to be complete. While I pray, you remove the stone. Life is a partnership. Fulfill your part of the partnership, and let God fulfill his part of the partnership. And together we achieve results. Then there will be progress in life. Life is a divine partnership. Till I come your way same time next week on another episode of Moment of Empowerment, I remain Ezekiel Ojo. God bless you.